What is up, guys? Today I'm going to be talking about how to start making money on these prediction markets. And I'm going to be doing that by showing you guys trades that I've taken and trades that I'm currently in. And yeah, we'll be trading on Marriott Markets because this is the easiest place to get started with prediction trading and also the easiest to make money on. And I'll get why to get to that in the video. Let me know if you guys like this little overlay. Make sure to like and subscribe. Disclaimer, I got Invisalign on, so I talk with the lisp. And also, my dad is placing the trades, not me, so I'm not doing anything illegal. I can be like, hey, I want to. I think it's recommended if you place this trade on Myriad, and he's like, okay, I'll place it. And it's also not illegal if he names the account after me, right? So yeah. Anyways, let's get into it. So Myriad, link in description. Please use that. Please. So first of all, I'm gonna show you guys the trades that I've taken on this account. So basically, I made a new abstract account, right? And I made it because with my made it using a ledger because I got drained for like 5K a couple months ago. So I decided to like get a ledger. So any app I connect to is on that ledger. Um, yeah, that makes sense. I only connect to the secure apps on the ledger, by the way. So like abstract and stuff. So yeah, this is a new account. I'm break even on this account. I'm saying I'm down $7 because I took this because it's a 3% fee on Myriad, which okay, it's pretty annoying, but we're making money on the platform. It's easy to make money, so why not? I'll pay the fee. But yeah, I was actually up like 25% on the account, 40% on the account. Then I did some stupid thing. So I bought these Easy No shares, and like this was back 6 days ago, 21st, when Easy first launched this coin. This was free. Like every celebrity launch, it never does well unless they tie it to something of actual like usage, like his website. But yeah, it was really easy to know because it was just he didn't even post it on Instagram. I think he just posted it on X, right? So he doesn't care about his reputation on X, but he does on Instagram. So I was like, okay, he's probably never gonna post it on Instagram, so might as well buy no shares. I sold those. I should have held those. I could have made easy like 20% on that. Minus like 17% on that, 15%, something like that, because of the fees as well. And I accepted out a bit early because I was a bit impatient, which led me to take this stupid trade. But I made it all back. Basically, I was like, okay, Bitcoin didn't go down, but I was like, no, it's gonna go up then down. So I sold at a loss. I cut my losses here. It went down to 20 cents after. Then I bought again, went up on break even, and that leads me to this trade right here. And let's also talk about what I bought on my other account as well right after this. So this is free money. This was like the easiest trade ever. I'm talking about this is why I think Myriad Markets is the best place to get started and the best place to make money, right? So easiest place to make money. So look, this is Bodogos. It's an NFT collection. The floor right now is 3.8, but when I talked about it first, it was at 4.05 or 4.1. So it was at 96 basically the whole time at mid 90s, and someone either sold a lot of no shares or they bought a lot of yes shares because the price dumped to 84%, 85. And I was like, okay, wait, this could be an opportunity. I looked at the market, looked at the NFT collection, and what I realized is for the floor price to get from 4.1 to 6.9, over 200 NFTs would have to be swept, right? And that equals to about 15,000 Solana in volume. Do we really think that's going to happen like 4 or 5 days? No, right? Which is why I was like, okay, this is probably a free no trade. Even though I'm not making like 40-50% on it, I'm down to just, you know, this is free money. So I bought and I talked about this on Telegram. Okay, I didn't even put my reasoning down here because I'm a nice guy. Um, I was like, what did I say? Oh yeah, here. I was like, okay, I'm buying, and I bought it like 80, 89, and it got filled like 89.7, got filled to 90. I was the one who pushed this chart up to 92, and then someone sold or someone bought more yes or sold more no, and then it went back to 88. And again, I was like, to my 7 subscribers to the Telegram, I was like, people are buying yes or selling the no shares, pushing the price down, pushing the shares down to 88. I was like, buy, free bid. Bang, we're at 97. That's free money, okay? That was for anybody could have figured that out, but the market, the no shares were down at 85 to 89 for like 2 3 hours, right? Like, if you were on Poly Market, the shares would have been swept. I mean, not swept. All those no shares would have been bought again and sent. It would have been back at 96 within 30 minutes or 15 minutes. But here it took 4 or 5 hours, which is why You don't have to be sitting on the computer to do it. You can just occasionally check in every hour or two, and you can sometimes spot opportunities like this. I mean, someone who's even dumb enough to sell their no shares or buy more, yes, because it dipped back down and you could have bought more. And boom, we're at 97, and I'm projected to make like $20 off this. So yeah, free money, right? $20 is 10% of the account, right? So I want to talk about it. I want to say that even though you can make it's easier to make money than like on Poly Market because the caliber of traders are much worse here, and I mean that in the most respectful way possible. You can't really buy as many shares because obviously there's not as much liquidity as places like Poly Market. I think Poly Market's done like a billion in volume, and Myriad Market is just starting to pick up traction. So yeah, but I was talking about this. I was like on this website even like a month or two ago. I was starting to like look at prediction markets. And yeah, by the way, you can win a little pudgy if you're like top PNL, but I just started the account August 20th, so I'm not winning. But September, I'm coming for September, buddy. Guys, why is that so? You know what? Let's continue. So that's the first trade I taken, right? Easy money, and then on my other account, I've taken this. So this trade, and once again, this is why myriad market traders are really bad caliber compared to poly markets. I was like, look, this is it. Big is a coin on abstract, like a Ponzi. And it was dead for so long, but it started picking up traction now. And I was like, the market when I posted it, I was talking about like price was 2.5. I was like, and the odds of big hitting $3 before the end of August were 40% yes. And I was like, what the F, man? The true odds of this are yes being closer to 60%, which is true. And true odds are like the odds you think in your head, not what these guys are thinking. Because you have these traders sometimes, they'll see that it's 60% no, and then they'll also buy no, thinking, oh, this is free money, everybody else is saying no. But all of a sudden, it just reverses and now they're down a lot. So yeah, as you can see, people are like, oh wow, everybody's bidding no, let me buy more no, which pushes yes shares down, which makes it easier for. That was not a fart, that was my chair. Which makes it easier for us to make money, which pushes down the yes shares. We need to get a better entry because I'm not even joking. Yes shares, the price of big is literally 20% of being of hitting $3. So even if we push up like 5-10%, that's gonna make our yes shares skyrocket, which is exactly what I said. There's a chance, there is a good chance that it hits $3 in 4 days, right? If we push past this previous high, the wick, I'm probably gonna bid. We did, and even after we pushed past the previous high, the price, the shares of yes were still at 40%. They hadn't moved, right? So I picked some up here on the other account. I'm gonna close it down after this. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna fully focus on this account. I picked the shares up at 40, and it's like even if it doesn't hit 50%, even if we go up a bit, these shares will skyrocket, and that they did from 40 all the way to 80. 75, and I'm gonna take profits. I'm gonna talk into Telegram after this. I'm gonna take like quite a bit of profits. We're up 50%. We were up 100 at one point, but we're up 50% now. I'm like, probably a good idea to take some profits here. But yeah, that's why you shouldn't copy what other people are doing, because sometimes you make these stupid choices, right? Anyways, like I think anybody could have spotted that. Like even some dumb, like even like new traders, sorry, could have easily spotted that opportunity. Yet for some reason the market is was 60% no for a long time, like for like 12 hours and 60% no, and like as you can see, I was like, if we reject this high, I'm not buying any shares of no or yes. We broke above, so I bought at like 43%, and as you can see, giving updates. I have to update some more. I have seven Telegram subscribers, by the way, but I'm not. It's not really like giving calls. It's more about showing my skills. Like it's just a journal, if you feel me. But yeah, those two trades, easy money, easy money. Like oh my gosh. And respectfully, right? I love as much as I love Farouk. He deploys the weirdest stuff, the craziest stuff ever, like as like markets. But hey, I don't mind, bro. It's still making me money, right? It's easy markets to trade on, like, but oh, that easy. Anyways, that's what I was thinking. That's what I wanted to share. It's really easy to make money on this platform if you know what you're doing and you don't take do any stupid things like I did for that first one. Otherwise, I'd be up like 2x on my account right now. But So the ones I wouldn't trade on Myriad would be stuff like this, right? Okay, this Bitcoin's next hit, and that is because I'm not like the best expert on TA, right? So I'm not like 100% sure where it's gonna go, but that's why I don't trade. I like to take the most asymmetrical, the best opportunities that I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm thinking. I have all strategy set up. That's why I don't really recommend taking trades like this, like this, like this. It's not the smartest, but stuff like this is kind of easy. And don't worry, there are a lot of these trades that come out, and like every week you probably take 2 or 3 of those to make yourself some good money. So once again, the downside to Myriad is there's not as much liquidity on this as Polymarket or as Kalshi, so you can't really buy like 5, 10K worth of shares. You can't really buy a lot. But I think once you make good money on this and once you know what you're doing, you could transition to Polymarket. It's gonna be much harder, but you have the chance to make more money. Thank you guys. Let me know what you guys think about this. I might start streaming if Bonk launches their stuff because I messaged Elon, however you say it, on X. I think he left me on scene when I asked if I could stream because you have to be 18. And I asked that Pump on support and he still got mad at me, bro. So we're not streaming until hopefully Bonk does 13. But yeah, see you guys.